Star Wars The Force Awakens in 3D, directed by J.J. Abrams, released in 2016 on the 3D Blu-ray format. As you know, this movie came out in 2015. If you haven't seen this movie yet, and you're looking for a spoiler-free review, you're going to have to go ahead and turn this off, go somewhere else, because I'm going to have to give some spoilers in this. There's no other way to review this. I'm mainly here for the 3D, but listen to that soundtrack. I'm mainly here for the 3D, but I have to tell you a little bit about the movie. So what's going on? Well, you've got Luke Skywalker, who's missing. General Leia, which was Princess Leia, sends out her best fighter pilot, Poe, to go find Luke Skywalker. He comes up with a map, has to stick it in a new droid, BB-8. That's right, we got a new droid carrying a map. And it winds up in the hands of Finn, played by John Boyega, and Daisy Ridley, which plays Rey. They steal the show, these two. And of course, Harrison Ford is back, and you got a new bad guy, Kylo Ren, and Chewbacca's back as well. This is a thrill ride from start to finish. The plot is solid. It starts out on that desert planet where Rey's just a scavenger. She gets hooked up with the BB-8 and the map, and then Poe comes along. He crashes on the planet, and Finn's there also, and they kind of hook up and go on a great adventure. This is a thrill ride from start to finish. Harrison Ford is back. Harrison Ford's back. He's 30 years older, but he's just the same Harrison Ford. I mean, he's just as tenacious. I mean, he doesn't try to be the young Harrison Ford. He knows he's 30 years older. He's wiser. The comedy that goes back between him and Chewbacca is great. John Boyega is just amazing in this as Finn, and he has some comedic roles. I can't say comedic roles, but I will say he has some lines in there that are funny. So it got me chuckling a few times. BB-8, the new droid, is incredible. He was really good. I say he, but the droid was really good. Man, of course, Chewbacca, he's good. He's always good, Chewbacca. There's a scene in here where he kind of gets emotional that just rips your heart out. I'll talk about that in a minute. And of course, you know, Princess Leia, she's back. I thought she was a little flat, but you know, what can you expect? What can I say? And Daisy Ridley as Rey. Oh my gosh, does she do a great role? A great role. She does a great job on that. So let's talk a little bit about the 3D right now. I do want to say this. You will get the black bars at the top and the bottom. Unfortunately, they're there. Kind of takes away from a little bit, but the 3D is excellent. The colors are great. The depth is amazing. When you're looking down the ship hallways, you're looking forever down the hallways of the ships. When you're out on the planet, you're looking out at a scene across into the distance. It's there. You got your pop outs, your fly outs, your stick outs, your fly ins. You got it all here. The color, everything. The lightsaber fights, absolutely amazing. You got lightsabers sticking out in the room. You got sparks flying in the room. The snow scene, you got snowflakes coming down in the room. When there's ashes burning, you got ashes floating around. There's one scene where this battleship comes cruising up in space, and it just comes right out of the screen, right in front of your face, and you see all this detail down the side with all the windows, and you can just see all the detail. It's absolutely incredible. Let's talk about Kylo Ren. There's a family element here. I don't want to spoil this. I'm not going to give this away. There's a scene in here with Harrison Ford and Kylo Ren that is going to rip your heart out. If you have a heart, it's going to wind up on the floor. It is a scene that is just, and the 3D makes it that much better. The depth that happens after this encounter, it's just an absolute must-see in 3D. Kylo Ren does a great job as the new bad guy, and he's human. I mean, he takes his helmet off and everything, but he's not that Darth Vader really solid, always bad character. You really get the human side of Kylo Ren. So that's it. I'm gonna give Star Wars The Force Awakens 5.0 for the movie and 5.0 for the 3D, and the soundtrack is just incredible. I mean, you're hearing it now. Got any questions about the movie room, drop me a line. Look, man, I know a lot of people say, is there any movies you don't like? Well, you know, I'm pretty picky about what I get, and I'm here to review this stuff for you home theater buffs. So probably not going to order too many bad movies, but I do have a few of them. Go check out my reviews. Okay, so this was done request for Amy Reeves. So there you go, Amy. You got The Force Awakens coming up next. I'm going to be reviewing The Last Jedi, and then I'll be reviewing Rogue One, and then I'll be reviewing the very latest Solo, a Star Wars story. Okay, so what did you think? Did you see The Force Awakens? Did you see it in 3D? Did you see it in 2D? Do you have it at home? Have you seen it on your home theater? How does it look on your television? How does it look on your home theater? Is it just as amazing for you as it was for me? Leave some comments below. Really appreciate your comments. I like that. I appreciate it. Hit like and subscribe. As always, have a good night. God bless.